Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to set up your Netis router. The first step is turning on the router. Plug the power adapter into the router. Connect one end to an outlet and the other end to the router. When the router powers on, the indicator will illuminate. It may take a few minutes for it to completely turn on. The next step is to connect the cable from your internet service provider or from your modem to the internet port. This port is often marked as internet and typically has a different color. Each cable should be inserted until it clicks. You now need to reset the router to its original factory settings. Hold down the reset button on the router for 10 seconds. Wait for the router's indicator lights to start flashing. Occasionally, this button can be found inside the router casing to avoid accidental presses. In this case, use a thin object to press it down. The router will reboot, and all the settings will return to their factory defaults. Plug one end of the Ethernet cable from the router into a LAN port. The other end into the Ethernet card of your computer or laptop. Wait a few minutes for connection. Great, the router is connected to your computer. Now you need to set it up. But first, if you don't have an Ethernet cable or your computer doesn't have an Ethernet port, I'll show you another way to connect the router. All you need to do is connect the router with the power adapter and the cable from your internet provider. This will enable Wi-Fi. If your router is new, the name of your Wi-Fi network will be the same as the name of your router. Your router has its own Wi-Fi network name and password that is printed on a label. Connect to it. Great, you've connected to the router. Now let's start setting it up. First, open your web browser and visit the URL you see on the screen. Use the URL bar instead of the search bar. At the beginning, you will see a form with a login and password. Usually, it's guest and password. If these credentials are wrong, then find label on your router. The credentials are often printed on the bottom of the device. If none of this works, it means that your router has already been configured and someone has changed the login and password. If you can't find out the login credentials, just reset the router to factory settings. And then log into the router's personal cabinet using the standard credentials. After you enter the settings, you will see the setup wizard, with which you will complete all the settings. So, on the first page here, you need to select the router language. I will leave English. Next, you need to choose your internet connection type. Usually, the router detects it automatically. This information can also be found in the contract with your internet provider. If you don't know which connection type you have, choose this option. It is the most common type. Next, create a new name and password for your Wi-Fi network. In this field, enter the name. Here it should be Enable. In this field, enter a new password. The password must consist of at least 8 characters. Do the same for the 5 GHz network if your router supports this band. Please write down all the information you entered so you don't forget it. When you are done, click the Save button. Wait a minute for the router settings to change. If you were connected to the router via Wi-Fi, reconnect to the network with the new settings. I also recommend setting a username and password to log in to the router. This is necessary so that no one else can change your router settings. If you were not redirected to the main menu, click the Advanced button. Go to the System Tools menu item. Password. In this field, enter the username. In this field, enter the password. And in this field, confirm your password. And click the Save button. Now log in again to the router admin panel with the new username and password. Next, you need to reboot the router. Go to the System Tools menu item. Next, System Restart. And click the Restart button. Confirm your choice by clicking the OK button. Wait a couple of minutes for the router to fully reboot. Now check whether the internet is working. Just try searching for something on Google. If the internet does not work, you need to try cloning the MAC address of your computer. To do this, log in to the router admin panel again. Go to the Network menu item. Next, go to the WAN tab. On this page, click the Advanced button. Click the MAC Clone button. Click the Save button. Now reboot the router again. Now check if the internet is working. Just try Googling something. If internet still doesn't appear, contact your internet service provider. He will tell you what type of connection you have and what other settings you need to do. That's all. If my video was useful, please support my work. I send half of all donations to animal shelters. All the details are in the description below.